Hello, I'm Beverly from the Midland Public Library Program Assistant, and today on Culinary Creations we are going to make classic butter tarts. Now, we can't be sick of butter tarts already. It's only been a couple weeks since the Butter Tart Festival. For your ingredients, what you will need is 1 3/4 cups of all-purpose flour, half teaspoon of salt, a 1/3 cup cold unsalted butter cubed, 1/4 cup cold lard cubed, 1 egg yolk, a teaspoon of white vinegar, and a 1/4 cup of ice water. For your filling, what you will need is 3/4 cup packed light brown sugar, a 1/3 cup of white corn syrup, 2 tablespoons of maple syrup, 2 eggs, 1/4 cup unsalted butter melted, a teaspoon of vanilla, a teaspoon of white vinegar, and an 1/8 teaspoon of salt. Here is what we'll do. We'll whirl the flour, salt in a food processor. We'll add the butter and the lard. We'll pulse until coarse crumbs form. Whisk in yolk, vinegar, and ice water in a small bowl. With the motor running, pour through a feed tube, wrap in plastic wrap, and press into a disc. Refrigerate for 1 hour. Position the rack in the bottom of the oven and preheat to 400. Now what you're going to do is you're going to whisk your sugar, corn syrup, maple syrup, eggs, butter, vanilla, vinegar, salt in a bowl until smooth. Once your dough is ready, roll out your dough on a lightly floured surface to about 1/8 of an inch in thickness. You're going to cut them into rounds using a 4.5 inch round cookie cutter, or maybe a glass or something that's about the right size. And you're going to continue to re-roll the scraps. You're not going to toss those away. Press rounds into 12 cup muffin tin. Press sides to the side of the tin, and you're going to refrigerate this for 20 minutes. Then spoon 2 tablespoons of filling into each pastry. You're going to bake these for about 8 minutes. Reduce the heat to 400 and open the oven door slightly for 10 seconds or so. Bake until the filling is puffed and the pastry is golden. About 7 more minutes. Let stand on a rack for 3 minutes. Run a small knife around the edge of the tart to transfer to a cooling rack and let them cool completely. Now, there's different variations of tarts you can do. There's chocolatey butter tarts. There's boozy butter tarts. You stir 1 tablespoon whiskey into the filling before pouring it into the pastry. The chocolate butter tart, you can top each tart with 2 teaspoons coarsely chopped dark chocolate just before baking. You can also top your tart with a teaspoon of chopped cranberries, and you can do pecan tarts, and you top your tart with a teaspoon of chopped pecans before baking. I hope your butter tarts turn out as yummy as ours have, and if you're really good, maybe we'll see you at the next Butter Tart Festival. Bye for now.